So of course, the team in green is Kakuma, the team in red is Kalabaya. It's 0-0 at the moment, and the pass is that going to be...
I feel like basketball is growing because we're seeing female and male playing the same time. And the good thing with the ladies is that they are motivated, and when they come to the court, they don't feel like they are ladies, they feel like they're athletic.
Going to celebrate it. Let's look at the talent that the young people have here.
Naitwa Doris Aleng. Nimezaliwa Uganda, lakini my nationality I'm from South Sudan. And tumefika Kakuma 2007 with my mother.
Each morning, the sound of bouncing basketballs echoes through the dusty pathways of the camp. It is a rhythm that fills Doris with purpose, a beat that drives her dream to be the first refugee girl to step onto the international basketball stage and carry her country's first ever Olympic flag.
Uko unaenda Kalama bado? Okay, sawa.
Just a 2-hour flight north of Kenya's capital Nairobi and only 130 kilometers from the South Sudanese border lies Kakuma. The world's second largest refugee camp, established in 1992, Kakuma is both a sanctuary and a symbol of resilience. A place where thousands fleeing conflict seek refuge amidst hardship. Managed by the Kenya's Department of Refugee Affairs and UNHCR, it has grown into a diverse and dynamic community where people from all walks of life come together, united by their shared pursuit of safety and hope. It is here that dreams are crafted and talents are nurtured. Born in South Sudan, Doris Aleng arrived at the Kakuma refugee camp in 2007 after her families fled the devastation of war. Since then, this sprawling settlement in northern Kenya has been her only home.
Nilikuwa nasoma refugee school hapa. Hiyo haikuwa hatukuwa tunalipa, ilikuwa yani free. Ilikuwa masomo ya free. After kusoma nilikuwa nakujanga code, sikuwa najua bake. Yani nilikuwa bure kabisa, tunakujanga code na wote watu wakicheza. Yeye akanintroduce kucheza basketball, nikaanza tu hivyo pole pole. Hadi nikajua, from hapo nikapata scholarship ya high school. Nikasoma Torah Secondary School. Nikamalizia hapo 2022. Sema asubuhi nyumbani naamka mapema, ndio pata time ya kuja code. Unaamka kitu kama 5, unafanya kazi za nyumbani hapo by 7 cause barabara kusema utembee 6 na kuanga dangerous kwa especially wasichana. So by 7 tunakuja hapa hivi, tunaanza tunapiga practice kidogo 1 2 3 nafika kitu kama 4. Jua inakuanga kali. Jua ikuwa kali tunatulia. Tutulia tunarudi nyumbani. From 4 or 5 evening afternoon na tunakuja code. Hapo tunatrain na boys sio, tunatrain wote, tunarudi tena nyumbani. Inakuanga tu hivyo daily. Asubuhi, lakini tukikuwa busy sana nyumbani asubuhi hatuwezi fika. Ni jioni tu.
Doris is one of the many young girls from South Sudan, Rwanda, Burundi, Somalia, and Democratic Republic of Congo who called Kakuma home. In this camp, women and girls represent 70% of the population, and for them, each day is a struggle for survival, safety and dignity.
Sisi kama watu wa sports, watu tunaambiwanga msiende bake, yani story na sports belong to boys, si ya wasichana. Na nyinyi mkienda bake mnaonyesha kwamba nyinyi si madam, nyinyi ni wa boys. So sisi tunaambianga tu ni sawa, mtuambie venye mnafikiria, hatuwezi follow instructions zenyu. Tunajua sisi ni madam na basketball, hapo na tukipingi busy. Most ukienda community wasichana wengi kabisa wako na mimba. Just because wanasikianga tu story na sports doesn't belong to girls. Ni for boys only. When you wanna consider a story, wow, wanabaki in community. Lakini sisi wengine huwa tunasikianga tunaacha tu nyuma, tunafuata tu nini yetu sport. Tunakuanga code daily.
How you doing here? Hard time. Good. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
The hot, arid air and the sight of makeshift tents have become familiar, but in Doris' heart, there is a spark.
Yes, one like that. Yes.
The first day I encountered Doris, the things I could see her do with the ball, I knew she knows what she's doing. She just needs direction. Because I could even, if I'm running a drill, Doris catches on very quickly and she's ready to even tell the others, to disseminate it to the others. She can be a coach very well, and that's how come I could notice her just from the word go when I interacted. A player, you just see a player when once they catch the ball and the things they can do with the ball, the way they're shooting the ball, you just realize that she's different.
In December 2017, the International Olympic Committee established the Olympic Refugee Foundation to support refugees globally, including high-level refugee athletes. Together with the UN Refugee Agency UNHCR, they formed the Refugee Olympic Team, providing displaced athletes the opportunity to compete in the Olympics.
The attention on it and the understanding of how sport can be used to embed into refugee responses to help with health outcomes or education outcomes, in this case gender-based violence outcomes. We work across the globe in different contexts. So in Bangladesh, we're focusing very much on climate displacement. And just next door in Uganda, where I just came from, we have a program there called Game Connect, where we just finished an independent evaluation showing close to 80% of the participants improve their anxiety and depression levels through the duration of the program. And everything we do is open source. So we're sharing that widely. We're hoping that it continues to grow, that sport is continued to be taken seriously as a response, not just a nice to have. And you can see the interest here of it, so many young people playing, that it's such a great way to engage, I guess as an individual, it's also non-confronting. You know, people can come and play sport, they can be part of a team, they can feel that sense of belonging, they can build that community, and especially when they've experienced themselves sexual and gender-based violence, that's a place where they can feel safe, belong, and enjoy themselves.
Since its inception, Perina Lokure from Kakuma refugee camp has emerged as an icon on the international Olympic stage, inspiring talented refugees like Doris and Mapendo to believe that their dreams can become reality when nurtured.
Nilienda Budapest, nilikuwa first time ya kutravel nje ya Kenya, nilikimbia 800. Second nilikuwa cross country Serbia, nilikimbia 10K. After that nilienda Olympic, hata sikutarajia niende Olympic.
We have implemented a very, very important program for young people to develop themselves, realize their dreams through exercise and through sports. The sports are basketball, volleyball, running, chess, you name it, all of the sports. And we have even some that made it all the way to Olympics.
This game will help you. Takusaidia sana hii game. Protect yourself from social ills. You have confidence, able to talk to your people, learning how to do teamwork. Takusaidia kwa somo. Value zile things what naleta is more than just playing the game.
In the heart of Kakuma refugee camp, the basketball stands as a haven for many young girls. Basketball is more than just a game for Doris. It is her sanctuary, her therapy, and a reminder of the power she carries within.
Deny, kana mtu. Pick, nyakwa pick man. Adama chukua mtu wako.
Most of them ni wabu tunachezanga nao bake. Wanakuanga code. Wanatuambianga mkifeel mko nyumbani, hakuna kitu mnafanya, tunaweza kuja code na nyinyi tucheze na turudi nyumbani. Ni wao wametu encourage, wako wengi sana. Na mimi nawashukuru, si wale boys nawasemanga mwache bake boys. Wao wanakuanga tuendeni kitu yetu tunafanya, mnaweza fanya pia. So I do appreciate them.
So when they come in, they were like, okay, first of all, they don't show up all the time until they were like, no, we cannot be like, because there are so many boys, we need to be shine and do what. So they come in and try their best. They don't even know, people laugh, you shoot wrongly, someone laugh at you, oh, how are we doing? But now, so they try without giving up until now they know. So in the first place, it was hard for them, but they never give up. They try their best. They remain resilient until now they can be able to play with the confidence. And now they play with confidence now.
As you can see, there's so much talent. You can hear from the background. They're hungry for the game. They want to play. They want to learn. They've kept telling us we just want a coach. We just want to be shown the way to play. We just want to know how to do things. And I think, given the direction that they need, this is a powerhouse in this country in terms of basketball.
Your ball, let's go.
Amidst the challenges, girls like Doris have found strength in an unlikely place, on the sports field. In a community where gender-based violence is a pervasive threat, sports have become a shield, a place of empowerment, and a platform for change.
Wasemanga sports belong to boys. Community wao wapendanga kwanza, mostly wa baba hapa, wazee hapa wapendi kabisa. Wakiona msichana amevaa kinyasa, amevaa sport shoes, wanasema ndio mwanaume ameenda hivi, ameenda uwanja. Huyu sidhani kama ataoleka huyu. Wanakuanga hata juzi tulipita tu hapa wakatuambia ndio hawa wanaume hawezi oleka, wanachezanga tu kila siku kwa sport.
So we've been helping them with those dribbling and giving them ball if they don't have balls. We can say, hey, we have this ball, you can come for it, you go training. And we also encourage them, like, don't give up. You know, one day, one time you'll get an opportunity to go somewhere. As you can see now, basketball is growing in the global. They can be able to go play another. And that's their aim too. So they always been here because they want to go somewhere else. They want the basket to be seen. So they want to also motivate the other girls in the community.
I'm very excited because nakuanga ngumu sana boys. Lakini kwa wenye wa discourage watu pia. Wanasemanga sasa wewe ni msichana unafanya nini katikati ya boys? Ngoja siku ya wasichana ndio ukuje ucheze na wasichana. Lakini some of boys wanasema wao pia ni players kama wewe, wacha wacheze. Wao wanakuanga happy, sometimes nakuwa discouraged. Lakini nafuata dream yangu tu, my talent.
They are also trying their best because if they give up, other girls will not come. And even girls are coming now. We can see like we have around 10 to 15 girls coming in because of them.
In the rhythm of the game, in the sound of the balls hitting the ground, adolescent girls and young women escape, if only for a moment, from the weight of uncertain future, oppressive cultural norms, and gender-based violence.
Story na drugs tu, memba, kujinvolve tu kwa hizi vitu mbaya yote. Huwa sikuange hapo, because nakuanga busy code. Mimi na hizo vitu hapana.
Kama nikipewa ball hapa, I want also kusafirisha pale. Kama kuna mtu mbele yangu, it is easier to give that pass. Sawa. A pass travels faster than a dribble.
Every miss is a lesson. Every bounce back, a small victory. As she plays with the boys, for them it's just a game. But for Doris, it is a declaration, a piece of freedom she has claimed for herself.
These girls are so talented. Their stories are awesome. You get into their mind and you just want to help because they have a drive that normally you wouldn't see it out there. The things we take for granted that we are free. We are in our country. That is the limiting factor, that they are not free. They cannot move freely. But the drive is there. The passion is there. The hunger is there. The thirst. They just want to do the same things.
Mimi tunaomba tu kama tu kuna sponsor ama scholarship ya shule. Nipeleke tu nisome huko nikikuza talanta yangu.
In a Korean martial art known for its powerful kicks, dynamic movements, and the mental discipline, the name is Taekwondo.
The moment you kick this, you must step up. The second count.
We start doing theory first for them that to understand where did this martial art came from, and you are supposed to do this, and this is where you're supposed to train to know the ethics of Taekwondo from the theory first. Now, the time we end up doing it in basic by practicing, they will be very much okay with it.
This art emphasizes high, fast, and spinning kicks, and practitioners learn to harness speed, accuracy, and balance to strike with precision. In a camp where future feels uncertain, Rael Mapendo, like Doris, carves out her own path, joining the growing list of girls who dare to challenge the rules of male dominance.
Na nilijijoin Taekwondo kwa sababu kwanza nikifanya tease najisikia mwili uko comfortable, najisikia niko sawa kabisa, alafu tena ina refresh mwili, inafanya mwili ikue sawa. Na then nikifanya Taekwondo, nikipractice, nikitembea kwa barabara najisikia niko safe, hakuna mwenye anaweza nichokoza.
5, 6, 7. This side, stretch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Maybe the time I'm going back, I want to see these ladies participating in major events, like going to Olympics, I've been talking with them and they are very much happy. They just want to go out. And for me as a competition director, I always plan some events in Mombasa. In fact, I was talking to coach here. We organize one, at least I come with students or we meet somewhere, we play, and then we see, and then they pick the ones that they feel like picking, and then they take them outside for the major events. But for them, they are very much happy finding this skill as a talent for them.
Round kick, eh? This one. Sawa, twende. 1. Here. 2. Here. 3. Here. Turn. Here. 1. Here. 2. Here. 3. Here. Turn. Here. Falling kick straight. 1. Here. 2. Here. 3. Here.
As the sixth born of 13 children, Rael Mapendo is fortunate to have both of her parents alive, unlike her peers Doris. However, the challenges are still significant.
Girls tulijifunza section mingi, early marriage, tulijifunza ndoa za mapema, about FGM, kukeketa wanawake, tulijifunza vitu mob sana, girl chain, how to stay a girl, tukajifunza what make a girl, tukajifunza stay safe of human trafficking, na tukaambiwa kuwa ukipata tatizo yoyote girl chain inabidi uende uripoti kwa shirika lolote la ERC, either ukikumbana na ubakaji barabarani, popote unaweza kumbana na ubakaji, unabidi kabla hujafanya chochote, hujaoga, hujafanya nini, unabidi uende hospitalini uchekiwe mwili kama uko sawa.
She loves martial arts. The swift kicks and dynamic moves thrills her.
Taekwondo. 1.
Rules za Taekwondo, moja ni heshima, pili ni self confidence, inabidi uwe na confidence.
Rael Mapendo, a resilient refugee from the Democratic Republic of Congo, has taken it upon herself to train in Taekwondo to empower and protect her young sisters from the pervasive threat of gender-based violence in Kakuma refugee camp. With a fierce determination and unwavering spirit, Rael immerses herself in her training, mastering the techniques and discipline of this martial art.
Na mimi siwezi nikachokozana, maana si sheria za Taekwondo kuchokozana, chokozwa. So nikitembea kwa barabara najisikia niko safe kabisa, hakuna kitu inaweza nichokoza ama kitu inaweza nidhuru, maana I know how to protect. So ndio maana najifunza Taekwondo. Taekwondo imenifunza usikubali kunyanyasika na usikubali haki yako kudhulumiwa wakati wewe mwenyewe una nguvu ya kujitetea. So Taekwondo inatupa nguvu na ujasiri wa kusimama mbele ya watu kujitetea na kutetea haki zetu.
What you need to do when she's down, you need to, and then you push. Okay?
Coaches like Master Alan Mwambale and Caroline Ambani trains hundreds of girls in Taekwondo, teaching them not only self-defense, but also self-worth and resilience. For these young women, the lessons extend beyond physical strength. They gain confidence to face life's challenges.
It is very important for these girls, these young ladies, to learn Taekwondo in the category of self-defense, in the sense that the self-defense is going to help them with gender-based violence. That is number one. Number two, some of them are on their own, and then sometimes they are left in the streets or on the roads, vulnerable. Even when they are going to school, they're alone. When they're coming to the gym also. So we are looking at a situation whereby they may find themselves in a situation where they need to help themselves, and not, you see, self-defense is not just for you alone. It's also for you to help somebody else who is in need.
Her dedication to Taekwondo goes beyond personal achievements. It stems from a deep sense of responsibility and love for siblings. In a challenging environment where vulnerability is hastened, Rael seeks to equip herself with the skills necessary to defend her sisters and advocate for their safety.
Nilipata support kutoka kwa wazazi, maana wao wenyewe waliappreciate, wakasema kama ni Taekwondo unajifunza hiyo ni sawa, maana wewe kama mwanamke inabidi ujue kujitunza, huwezi kutegemea support yetu na nguvu zetu peke yake. Hata wewe mwenyewe ni mwanamke na umekuwa, inabidi ujue kujitegemea na kujilinda peke yako.
In 2020, recognizing the urgent need to combat gender-based violence among vulnerable adolescents and young women and boys, the Sports for Protection project was launched in Kakuma and Kalobey Integrated Settlement Camp, implemented in collaboration with Film Aid Kenya, the Kenya Red Cross and International Rescue Committee, and funded by United Nations Population Fund UNFPA and Olympic Refugee Foundation. The Play 2 project stands as a beacon of hope and resilience. By encouraging the participation of young women and girls in sports, an area traditionally seen as male-dominated, the initiative not only promotes physical engagement, but also acts as a protective factor for this vulnerable group.
By engaging with these young women, they increase their agency, they get empowered, they get stronger. So they get stronger, and that allows them to have a conversation about some of these issues. Stand up for themselves, so that we can end some of these things. And we believe honestly that we make not only Kakuma a better place, but all of Kenya.
To date, 560 coaches have been trained, with 38% of them being women. They are equipped to deliver structured, safe sport activities that inspire and empower.
Okay, well done to the boys. Let's have the girls now.
Play to Protect is a safe space for them, that they feel like they belong. They belong where men are thriving, they can also thrive there. If a man is going to play, the girl can also come and play. And Play to Protect also encourages them to work in a team, work as a team. So you win as a team. If you work alone, you lose.
We want to see them participating in local talents and international talents. Then we want to see them in Olympics, even if there are 2 or 3. That is my main goal of being here.
Doris Aleng and Mapendo now looks up to Perina, a 2024 Olympic marathon athlete from Kakuma refugee camp. By stepping onto the global Olympic stage, she has illuminated the once dark skies for refugees in sports Now, the only limit for their burning dreams is the sky itself.
Mostly watching women basketball player NBA. Kuna huyu player anaitwa Enjoris, huwa anapenda game yake tu. Naipenda game yake na mwachingi sana. So hapo Mungu akinisaidia naweza fika huko.
They can hear take a shot. Goodness me, what talent. Deceptive gotta go out of the three-pointer.
Kakuma is rich in untapped athletic potential, attracting prominent figures in the worlds of sport and humanitarian efforts, including International Olympic Committee President Thomas Bach, UNHCR High Commissioner Filippo Grandi, and Giorgio Ferri, head of Olympic Refugee Foundation. They gather to witness the powerhouse of talent flourishing in this northern corridor of Kenya.
Wherever we work with the Olympic Refuge Foundation, we're always interested in the context and working with local partners, in this case UNFPA in particular, to identify where those needs are. And in this case, we know that gender-based violence is an issue that we want to increase the resilience and address those vulnerabilities. And so we worked very closely with them, with other partners like International Rescue Committee, UNHCR, FilmAid, Kenya Red Cross, to pull together a curriculum and process that could address gender-based violence.
People is this high. Nyagwa, wako hapa.
Play to Protect has reached 8,224 young women and girls, fostering a spirit of teamwork and resilience. Additionally, 488 peer educators have been trained in life skills through sports, ensuring that the message of safety and empowerment is spread throughout the community.
Kakuma needs to be empowered in such a way that you empower the coaches, so that even if you go out, there is someone who can still do it with the community, their own people who they can identify with, but also who can excel and they see this someone has been with us and now they're coaching us. It means there is an opportunity out there beyond just staying in this camp. We can become coaches, we can become mentors, we can do things through the sport. It gives them a future and a hope.
For Doris Aleng, this court is where she reclaims her strength, where she learns to face a world that has already taken so much from her, and where she begins to rebuild her life, one game at a time. She believes that through sports, she will one day escape the confines of the camp and step onto the International Olympic stage.
Don't help, it's your man, you go. Okay.
I must upload this project for actually encouraging the girl child to do this, because it's very important for her. It's very important for her growth and for her self-confidence, and empowering her as a woman.
This initiative fosters social connection and a sense of belonging, enabling participants to find unity, purpose, and safety through teamwork. For Culture Quest, I'm Levis Musumba.